Hi dear students, how are you? After long days I getting the chance to see you. Very nice to see you dear students. I am Selvarasu, your physics teacher. I hope all are fit and fine in your home. Dear students, we know that due to the corona pandemic, the whole country has locked down itself. The country is struggling with schools, teachers and lack of education. Most of the schools of the country have started online classes. Dear students, you must take advantage of this opportunity and utilize properly. Our school management also started this channel for giving the online classes to continue your study. It is easy to make the connection with you all, and it will help us to cover the syllabus and to maintain the flow of study. And this connection is not limited to the class, but this session will be available for all. I recommend you take the practice in physics, especially units, formulae, diagram, definition, explanation and other facts also. Dear students, if you have any query, you can ask in the WhatsApp group. I welcome you all to join online classes. I hope to see you soon in the class. Stay home, stay safe. Dear students, in 10th standard physics, already in our previous classes, we have discussed number of topics such as acceleration due to gravity, Newton's law of gravitation, variations of acceleration due to gravity, the relation between small g and a capital G, and how to find out the mass. All these things we have discussed in our last classes. So now we are going to discuss about the topic name is what is mass and what is weight. Okay, what is the name of the topic? The first one is mass. Mass is nothing but, dear students, already you got some idea about the mass in our lower classes itself, isn't it? Yes or no? So even though what is that I am going to say about the mass. Mass is nothing but, if you want to be say simply, amount of matter contained in your body. Amount of matter contained in your body. Dear student, you should think about one word, matter. So matter is nothing but, dear students, atoms and molecules together, that is we said to be matter. Okay. So in the universe, everything made up by atom, which means matter. So whatever may be, so whether if you take this board, chalk piece, and then this wall, fan, whatever may be in the universe, if you take anything, everything made up by atom. So what is that? Atom already you know that. Okay, it is the very smallest particle, isn't it? Yes or no? And a group of atom is said to be, what is that? Molecules. Okay. So these things, which means if you take each and everything made up by matter. Okay. So that matter only here, what is that? If you take any object, so it is contained in what is that? Matter. So every object made up by matter, that is said to be mass. Okay. So mass is nothing but, dear students, what is that? Amount of matter contained in a body. Contained in a body. This is we said to be, what is that? Mass. Amount of matter contained in a body. So next we are going to discuss about that weight. So before going to enter inside the topic, so we should know what is the SI unit of mass. Okay. So the SI unit of mass is kilogram. Okay. So what is the next topic? Weight. So weight is nothing but, dear students, gravitational pulls act on the body. What is that? Gravitational pulls act on the body. So if you drop any object or whatever, whether it will be lying on the surface of the earth or whatever maybe, or if any free falling object, if you consider any object, definitely what will happen? So the gravitational pulls act on the body. Okay. So while you are dropping any object, what's happening there? While you are drop the object, so it is coming towards the earth. What is the reason? Because of the earth exert the gravitational force on the particular object and make it pulls down. So that things only we are saying, what is that? Weight. Okay. So weight is nothing but gravitational gravitational pulls act on the body. So this is what is the unit of weight. The SI unit of weight is what is that? Newton. What is that? Newton. The unit of mass is kilogram and the unit of what is that? Weight is Newton. So here Newton is a unit. It is used for two quantity. So one is a force, another one is a weight. Okay. So what is that? The unit of SI unit of force is what is that? Newton, and the SI unit of weight also Newton. Okay. So next we are going to discuss about the difference between mass and weight. Okay. So this is very simple, dear students, the difference between mass and weight. So this also already we have studied in the 9th standard itself. So again one more time I will tell you the difference between, what is the next topic? Difference between mass and weight. Okay. So the first one is mass, and the second, what is the next one is weight. Okay. So in this, the first point, so what is that? We can take the difference. What is that? Definition of mass and weight. So already told you first one, mass is nothing but amount of matter contains in your body. The first difference of mass, amount of matter contained in a body. So what is the weight? So weight, what is that? Gravitational pulls act on the body. What is that? Gravitational pulls gravitational pulls act on the body. So this is, what is that? The first difference between mass and weight. And the second one is, mass is the fundamental quantity. What is that? Mass is the fundamental quantity and weight is the derived quantity. Weight is the derived quantity. So already you have studied in your lower classes what is the fundamental quantity and what is the derived quantity. Okay. And the third one is, okay, what is that? Third one, the unit of mass is kilogram. Okay, what is that? What is the unit of mass? Kilogram. The unit of mass is kilogram and the unit of weight is Newton. The unit of weight is Newton. And the fourth one is, mass always remains constant. It will not be varying. So it will not be varying place to place. It is what is that? Remains. Mass is remains constant. Okay. And what about the weight? It will be vary from place to place. Why? Because it is depends upon the acceleration due to gravity. Okay. So it is varies from place to place. How it will be vary from place to place? Already told you that already we have discussed in what is that variation from what is that variation acceleration due to gravity. So which symbol denotes the acceleration to gravity? The symbol G denotes the acceleration due to gravity. The value of G is 9.8 meter second power minus 2 will come. So if you take the, what is that, earth, let us consider this as center of the earth, and this is the equatorial region and this is the polar region. So if you want to find out the variation of acceleration due to gravity, already we have, what is that formula? G is inversely proportional to the square of the distance or radius of the earth, which means inversely proportional means the radius of the earth increases. Okay, the geographical radius of the earth increases and acceleration due to gravity decreases. And what is that? The geographical radiation of the Earth decreases, the acceleration due to gravity increases. Okay. So here, see, this is the, let us consider radius of the Earth. So in this equatorial region, this is a polar region. So if you look at this, now what is that? These two radius comparing each other. The equatorial region is, which means this radius is higher than, which means the length of the radius is higher than that of this radius. So here radius increases. So what about the acceleration due to gravity decreases? So here the radius is maximum, acceleration due to gravity is minimum in the equatorial region. In the polar region, radius is minimum, acceleration due to gravity is maximum. So what is it? The weight of the body is full and full depends upon the acceleration due to gravity. So here in this region, acceleration due to gravity is minimum. So weight of the body also lesser. Okay. So here acceleration due to gravity is maximum. So the weight of the body also, what about this? Maximum. Okay, so what is that? Like this only we can find out. If you want to find out how to varies from place to place, weight means, so we can use it that formula and the acceleration to gravity. So definitely easily we can find out. Okay, so the last point is, what is that? Fifth one. If you want to find out the mass of the body means, so we can find out of the mass of the body using by the physical balance. What is that? Physical balance. And here we want to find out the weight means, so this is the, what is that? We can find out the weight using the spring balance. What is that? Using the spring balance. Spring balance. So these are the difference between mass and weight. So what is the first point? Amount of matter contained in a body, in the weight, gravitational pulls act on the body. And the second point is fundamental quantity. Mass is the fundamental quantity and weight is the derived quantity. And third point is the unit of mass is kilogram. Here the unit of weight is what is that? Newton. And the fourth point is the unit, what is that? Mass is remains constant. It will not vary from place to place. And the weight it will be vary, what is that? It will be vary from place to place. It is depends upon the acceleration due to gravity. The value of acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meters second power minus 2. And the last one is mass. What is that used to measure? Now what is that mass? If you want to be measure means, so we can measure using by the physical balance. So weight is measured using by the spring balance. So these are the difference between mass and weight. The value of acceleration due to gravity, already told you, dear students. G equal to 9.8 meter second power minus 2 at sea level, where? In the earth. And if sometimes they may ask the question, what is the value of acceleration due to gravity in the moon? If they ask means, so what is it? We can write like this: G dash equal to 1.625 meter second power minus 2. This is the value of acceleration due to gravity in the moon, G dash, and the value of acceleration due to gravity in the earth is 9.8 meter second power minus 2. So this is the, you should keep it in your mind. Why? Because sometimes they may ask the question in 1 mark. The mass of the person is 60 kilogram. Who one traveling, what is that? In the lift. And that find out the what is it? Weight of the person. If they are asking means, so how can we find out? So the given value is mass of the person, mass they are given, and what they are asking what is that? Weight of the person. So how to find out that? So we know that formula, weight of the person, W equal to M into G. M is nothing but mass of the person and G is nothing but acceleration due to gravity. Okay. So here the given values, mass of the person is 60 into the value of acceleration due to gravity already written. So where it is in the surface of the earth. So what is that? 9.8. So if you multiple these values, what will be getting? 588 Newton will come. This is the, so whenever you are writing the values, so along with that you should write the unit also. This is a very must in physics.